Welcome back to the Hillbilly RV channel. Today we got a good one. We always have good ones, don't we?
Yeah.
But this is really a good one. We got actually two things to do this little Class C motor on. We're probably going to make it two videos. What's the first thing we're going to do?
Place a roof vent.
Yeah, we're going to take a powered vent off, put a powered vent back on. That's what the customer wanted, so that's what the customer gets, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's our new vent and our new garnish, and we're going to be working beside the road. We're not going to use the lapel mics. I'm hoping maybe it won't pick up the traffic noise so bad, but if it does, sorry, that's all we can do. And then the second part of this video, well actually the second video, will be replacing the awning fabric, I think. The gentleman had me order a black fabric, and we've looked at the one he has. I think his is green, so I'm not sure whether we're all on the same page or what there, but hopefully we're going to be changing an awning fabric on a Dometic 8500 awning also. So Cameron is going to go up and do the vent, so you'll have to deal with him today, because I probably overdid it a little bit yesterday and I am like super dizzy. I am not going on that roof today. So Cameron will be your man.
Yep.
If he messes up, complain to him.
Don't tell him.
If he does a good job, don't say nothing. Don't compliment him. But if he messes up, you get down there at comment section and you let him know how bad he messed up, okay?
Yeah, I see how y'all are.
Yeah, we all know how y'all are.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go ahead and get started. So y'all have fun with Cameron.
So just got up here and uncovered one of these screws, and it's a square drive, which means life's gonna be a little bit easier. And got these little brackets here, two on each side, or just opposing sides, and they are bolted to the vent right here on this side. So we should just be able to take the bolts out that go into the vent and fold this bracket back, and without having to remove the brackets from the roof. So let's get started. This whole process is pretty much looking for bumps in that sealer, trying to see where that screw might be, and then basically guessing from there. You'll know pretty fast if you missed a screw when you start taking it up. And that one's missing a screw. Okay. Got one right there. And the biggest thing with this is keep track of your mess, because you don't want to get some of this decor, or even worse, the putty tape underneath it on your shoe, and then walk over the entire roof with it. Not speaking from experience or anything, but that's just a good principle to keep in general. Keep track of your mess. Life's usually a little bit easier that way. And as the weather is warmer, this gets easier. So this day is not necessarily the ideal day to be doing it, but pros and cons to each time of the day. Because if it's hot out, you're in the middle of the sun. Today, we got nice shade. So, pick and choose what you like. Actually, let me know in the comments what you would rather do. Work in the heat, or work in the shade and have the sealer be a little tougher to get. Well, this is the slow process, so I'm just gonna get the rest of these screws uncovered and we'll see what it looks like underneath. I've got all these screws out of it right now, and now I'm working on taking the bolts out of this bracket right here.
You don't have to.
Oh, I don't? Okay, never mind, I'm not.
No, you got all the bolts out prior up?
No, I haven't gotten them all out of these brackets to the vents.
Yeah, they're not bolted to anything except the vent. As long as there's no screws underneath. Huh.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Alright, well now we're going to start prying her up carefully.
Start on the corner.
Okay.
Fine, it would be a lot easier. I try not to. Be careful with that wood. Yeah. It's tender. Yeah. So I'm getting to be a little bit older. That's just a 2020. You're gonna have to peel off all the loose stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna need that drill back at some point because I missed a screw. I missed 2 screws.
What?
They had an empty hole. They moved that screw like a 1/4 inch away.
Just lift that vent more than anything. Don't use the screwdriver anymore than you have to.
Yeah. More chance of poking that roof.
Oh, yeah.
They had a screw in there too. Holy crap. Hitting screws all over the place.
A rookie.
Oh, rookie. So just got the vent all the way up, and I know I forgot to move the camera up for all that, but just got our wires disconnected and dropped that wire nut. Yeah. So now we're out with the old. Let's unbox the new. After we clean this up, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, here you put all your trash.
Yeah. All right, let me take you.
Along with those screws.
Yep. Take it back down and let's.
You don't really have a whole lot of cleaning to do. You can take and peel that back. That old 2020.
Yeah.
Peel it off. I mean, where it's loose around the edges.
Oh.
Yep. Just
It's
pull
still
it
good.
off. Yep. Perfect. Just where it's loose.
Do you even want me to focus on this putty tape?
But there's not enough to even pull the wheel.
All right. So you just want to try and keep all your junk outside of the camper. That is the goal. Just won't make a mess on the floor. Yeah, you'll get some stuff in there, but want to keep the majority of it out. Just double check that we've got everything that is going to cause a major problem, which I do believe we do. So take a trusty can of brake cleaner and a rag and just go around this whole thing and scrub. Alright, so we've got the roof ready to go. So Kenny's down there putty taping the vent. And then he'll bring it up here and we'll set her down, get her squared up, and then start shooting screws. Get back to you in a little bit. Alright, so we've got the new vent all putty taped up, courtesy of Kenny. Looks like he's done a great job on that. So before we set it in, we're gonna go ahead and wire it up because it's a little bit easier out here.
Actually, this is easy to
Do it under there.
garnishing.
Okay. Well, change of plans. This situation will be just as easy to do it inside, so we're just gonna do it then and go ahead and set this thing in. Now,
Be very careful about what?
about our orientation. So, Kenny, which way should the vent open up? Which way should the hinges face?
Let's put the hinges up front.
Yeah.
Make sure your wires go in the hole there. You missed the wrong wire. Let me go in and make sure the garnish is in.
I think I got it pretty close.
Yeah, just double check.
Yep. So, like we said, hinges face up front so that you don't have a little wing if you leave your vent open while you're driving. Don't want to have that blow off your roof. Kind of suck, I think. But that may just be my opinion. So Kenny's gonna go down and check and see if the garnish will fit, and hopefully it does, and he'll probably square it up and then we'll start shooting screws in it. So we're going back with new screws. Let me see. All right. So we are going back with Whitehead 1/4" screws. Just a lot better than the ones that they had in before. So we're gonna slap a 1/4" screw on the 1/4" driver. Sorry, I had you pointed the wrong way. Now we're just gonna start screwing. The screws feel like they're hitting something, which is a good thing. Better than normal. Yeah, that one bit something really good. So all we're gonna do is just finish screwing this in, and then I'll bring you back when we start sealing. Alright, so we've got all the screws in now, and we've got these corners of putty tape right here. They do not bond well with the die core. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the back part of our knife very lightly, come around here, work it around, and it'll peel right off. That's all you need to do. Don't press very hard or else you'll cut into that roof, which is the last thing you want to do. And just go on all 4 corners and wherever else you see it, and that's pretty much it to it. After that, we can start sealing. Alright, so we lost power there for a little bit. We've got 2 sides done. Gonna flip you around on the other side and do the other 2 for you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that will be all for this repair. Here is the final product. Looking very beautiful. And I think Kenny might give us a demo. Yeah, let's look at that. All fancy. Well, that's how you do a roof vent right there. An electric roof vent. Not very complicated at all. But while we're working, why don't you guys go down in the comments section, drop any concerns, questions, comments, criticisms, and hallucinations that you might have, and just let us know about them. We want to hear them, and send Kenny a postcard if people still do that, and we'll catch you guys on the next video.